Welcome to the History Press News Minute. I'm Andy Sevilla. We begin our broadcast with the Cobb Police Department's plea for help in locating a man suspected of aggravated robbery. That's stemming from an incident that left a victim with skull and orbital fractures and brain swelling. Authorities are looking for Arthur Dwayne Carson, a 52-year-old black male who police say robbed and beat a D.R. Horton sales employee in the model home of the Post Oak subdivision. Carson had been hired to sign spin, a marketing strategy often used to attract potential customers, and according to court documents, Carson entered the victim's office in the model home and robbed him while threatening him with a box cutter. Carson then forced the victim to the floor and beat him with an unknown object until he lost consciousness. Police are asking anyone with information on Carson's whereabouts to call your local law enforcement agency or the Cobb Police Department at 512-268-3232. A former Kyle mayor has thrown his hat in the ring to reclaim the office he once held. James Atkins, who served in Kyle's highest elected office from 1997 to 2005, announced this week that he's seeking the mayor's chair once again in the upcoming May 2014 election. Present Kyle Mayor Lucy Johnson has not officially declared whether she will seek re-election or relinquish her seat once her term expires in 7 months. The mayor's seat, along with the Place 2 seat held by Councilmember Becky Silvera and the Place 4 seat held by Councilmember David Wilson, will all be up for grabs this May. Continuing our election conversation, we turn to Buda, where voters already began casting ballots in the city council races for the Place 1 and Place 2 seats. Political newcomers Angela Kennedy, Wayne Proctor, Lorraine Garami, and Beverly Iraqi are all fighting for retiring Councilmember Ron Fletcher's Place 1 seat. Meanwhile, incumbent Wiley Hopkins and challenger Amy Proctor will duke it out for the Place 2 seat. Last week, the Buda Area Chamber of Commerce held a candidate forum, but only Wiley Hopkins and Angela Kennedy attended the meeting to field questions. Early voting began October 21st and will run through November 1st. Election Day is Tuesday, November 5th. Burleson Street remains closed at the I-35 access road as city crews assess and repair the damage left behind by flooding rains. Sections of the low water crossing washed away after the October 13 rains poured up to 8 inches of precipitation in parts of the city, leaving 2 gaping holes on the roadway. City officials do not have an estimate of the damage and have yet to begin repairing the road. For some history on Burleson Street's low water crossing and for more details on all of these stories, pick up a copy of the History Press. As always, you can read all the news that's important to you on our online website, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. With your History Press News Minute, I'm Andy Sevilla.